So.
All right, shalom, shalom. All right, with the Hebrew Israelites here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, to speak about the upliftment of the Most High's chosen, the Most High's Son, which is Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's who we're coming to uplift.
That's right.
All right, so first and foremost, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
Good lines to the apostles, and elders, great millstone salutations. Much love and respect to Rakim out there pushing this word out with truth and sincerity. All right, so I'm going to start this off just by speaking about a particular dream, okay, which kind of ties into the dream that you had, right? Because you had a dream someone was taking your bag, right?
Yeah, trying to take the bag.
You want to speak it?
Right. So it was dark, but it seemed like that person was like all black or something. And I was on the floor and just trying to pull you on the bag, you know. Where I carry the bag, I usually carry it right here, you know. Like I'm holding onto it too, you know. But like, and then I speak on the afternoon.
Oh, yes,
Right. So yeah, eventually, you know, like a couple of days ago, I couldn't find the bag, man. You know, couldn't find the bag for a couple of days, you know. And I was thinking of certain things that was in the bag that I should have, you know, hastened on. Like I should have, a couple of things I wanted to do, okay. You know, whether it's for the ministry or whatever. Certain things I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, shit, man. You know, but hey. But eventually I found the bag, man. Called up me, I bet you.
Right. So ultimately, okay, so someone was taking this bag. Now, I'm going to speak about mine, right? So mine is basically, I was walking somewhere around, you know, around the south area and, you know, saw a couple people and I had my pouch, like I usually have my pouch. You see what I'm saying? And there was a particular man and for some reason, the spirit was just telling me, you know what? Let me hide these particular valuables that I deal with. I hid those particular valuables, you know, in certain places around that place. Okay, and this is beforehand. I'm looking at this guy and I'm thinking this guy's suspicious. You understand? And I was with somebody, and you know, and basically I told them to move out of the way, and they didn't listen. They didn't listen to me telling them to move out of the way in the spirit. All right. So what happened was they got put to death. Okay, that person got put to death. All right, and then I was going inside of the metro. While I was going inside the metro, I see that this guy was looking and waiting for me to come down the metro, and I see he looked like he was waiting for me, you know, and he rang the alarm, and basically the metro stopped, you know, and he was looking, so I was like, he was looking, waiting for me to come. For some reason, I knew he was waiting for me, so I said, you know what, and I know it's all over the place, I'm just trying to, you know, dreams are bugged out, right? So I was about to go down there, I said, nah. Let me go. I perceived he was trying to rob me, you know. And I see he pulled out he came to come attack me. He came out when he saw I went started going back. I said, no, fuck that, I ain't going there. And then he came to attack me, you know. So then boom, I said, nah. So I came to come back like, you know, fight him off, you know. And he pulled out a knife, you know. And he shot the knife at me, and he had like other knives. I said, okay, let me get out of here. So I dipped out. And I was like, yo, the whole time I was running, I was like, yo, let me hide my handbag, you know, with the money in it. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, I gotta hide my, you know, but I was, you know, and I was like, oh shit, the stuff the valuables are there, and I have to hide the, you know? So ultimately, he was coming to take that bread. He's coming to take that money. So the way I look at that spiritually is that our livelihoods are gonna be attacked in the near future.
Very beautiful, yeah.
Okay? And Esau is gonna come in different fashions to take whatever money that we're making now and try to cut that off. We're coming to that time where this money system is about to be done away with.
That's right, brother.
Okay?
That's
so
right.
let's start off with that first scripture I asked for, man.
This is Proverbs 11 and verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death.
Right, righteousness, right. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. A lot of these people, they put their trust in their money. Okay? And that's not going to deliver them. I don't care if you have $100 million in the bank, all right? $1 billion in the bank, that's not what's going to deliver you in the time to come. Okay, what's going to deliver you is what? Can you get that last part?
But righteousness delivered from death.
The righteousness of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Being on the right-hand side of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, meaning what? He's going to take care of you. Man.
That's right.
Give me that with the sparrows. Okay, go ahead.
The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way. But the wicked.
That's the spirit, right? When I was in that dream, I told him, yo, don't go there. He didn't listen, and he got put to death. All right? Go ahead.
But the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness.
Right. Whoa. Do I walk through? Give me Psalms 23. Okay, go ahead. But see, but the wicked shall what? Read that last part.
But the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness.
Right, because the reason they're getting judged, they can't blame the Most High for why they're getting judged. They're getting judged because they're wicked. All right, they just finished celebrating Christmas.
That's right.
That's not a small thing. Okay? Oh, well, so what? So what? Noel, what's wrong with that? That's idol worship, bro. That's a big tree that goes back to Merodach, man.
That's right.
And Nimrod.
That's right.
That's an idol worship, man. That's a false god you're worshiping right now. Okay? Getting ready to deal with New Year's resolution. That goes back to the god Janus, man. The god of change. All these things in this society is drenched in idol worship, man. Okay? And these people don't know, man. Okay? And they're still going to be judged for it. Go ahead.
Verse 6, the righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness.
Beautiful. Let's go to the next one.
This is Job 34 and verse 11. For the work of man shall he render unto him, and cause every man to find according to his way. Yea, surely Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will not do wickedly, neither will the Almighty pervert judgment. Who hath given him?
Where you at? Verse 11. 31. Job 31. Verse 31. What was the other part I said? It's 13. What is it? 22. Yeah.
This is Job 31, verse 23. For destruction from the Most High was a terror to me, and by reason of his highness I could not endure it.
See, because of the terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
Woo.
Okay? The
Right.
terror of the Lord, we understand the Lord's judgments. We see it happening every day, man. See, these people, they'll see what happened in the blizzard. They'll watch different videos of people getting crushed by tractor trailers or getting hit by cars, or the car blows, a bomb just blows up randomly. And these people doesn't put the fear of the Heavenly Father in these people, man. Okay? But the Lord is about to show himself and going to put the fear of himself in these people. Okay? Go ahead.
If I had made gold my hope, or have said to find gold, thou art my confidence.
Right. If I have made gold my hope. See, these people have made gold their hope, man. Okay? They've made money their hope. That's what gives them a faith, which is deals on going into confidence, man. Right? With faith, because they got money in the bank. You know? Go ahead. Which all of that is coming to an end. Okay? Give me that. Money is a defense. All right? Give me that scripture real quick, and I want you to jump in with that, brother. Go ahead.
If I rejoice because of my wealth,
Because if I rejoice because of my wealth, let's finish that last part. Go ahead.
if I rejoice because my wealth was great, and because mine hand had gotten much.
Right, and that's what these people are rejoicing. They rejoice in the bag. And that's what the dream was about, them taking the bag. Coming for the bag. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book.
You got it?
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and 12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it.
That's right. That's right. Right? Wisdom is a defense, knowledge is a defense. But wisdom what? But knowledge what?
But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it.
Right, so wisdom is above that money, man.
That's right. That's right.
Okay? That's going to be the stability. Go ahead.
Psalm 62 and 10. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them.
Right. Don't put your heart in those riches, man. A lot of these people got their heart in the riches, man. You see what I'm saying? If it goes, they don't have nothing to fall. To them, it's over.
Yeah.
No. For us, when it goes, they go, okay, now we just have to lean on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's time to lean on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see? What?
This is Proverbs 16 and verse 16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver?
That's it. That's exactly it. You got something?
Yes, I
Go
got
ahead.
something. Is if I not, Zephaniah
Zephaniah. Yep.
1 and 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy.
Right, that's it. Right.
Continuing on in Job 31, in verse 26. If I beheld the sun when it shine, or the moon walking in brightness, and my heart had been secretly enticed, or my mouth has kissed my hand, this also were an iniquity to be punished.
Right, because what they're worshiping their own work, right? They're talking about what they can do. And that's what a lot of these different motivation, money-making people. That's what they push. They push affirmation, and that goes to witchcraft anyway. Okay, they push those things to what? To prop up themselves. Right?
This also were an iniquity to be punished by the judge. For I should have denied the Most High that is above.
That's it, right? Because everything comes from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Brothers is worried about food. Well, give me that about the sparrows, brother.
Yeah. This is Luke 12, the verse.
Who created food, man?
That's right.
See, who created the elements, man?
Right.
You talking about Esau controls this, Esau controls. Esau,
Control shit.
the Most High controls Esau. How about that? Go ahead.
This is Luke 12 and verse 22.
Go ahead.
And he said unto his disciples, Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life what ye shall eat, neither for the body what ye shall put on.
Right.
For the life is more than meat, and the body is more than raiment.
So brothers shouldn't be all nervous, right? When this thing comes and Esau really takes away, oh my goodness, where am I? Your mindset should be like, I'm good. Your mindset really should be the same as it was before, as much as possible. Okay? In the sense of you're not worried about how to eat tomorrow. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Or today. Go ahead.
We gotta move like that angel. The Lord will provide.
That's right. That's
What
exactly
am I gonna do without that money?
That was an example of this. You know, I thank you how much Shai was there to see that. You know, I was there to witness that. You know what I'm saying? That was an example. Go ahead.
Verse 24, Consider the ravens, for they neither sow nor reap, which neither have storehouses nor barn, and the Most High feedeth them. How much more are ye better than the fowls?
Right, how much more are you better than the fowls, man? And the Lord feeds the fowls. Go ahead.
That was it.
That was it? Okay. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus 11 and verse 20. Be steadfast in thy covenant, and be conversant therein, and wax old in thy work. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and abide in thy labor, for it is an easy thing in the sight of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai on the sudden to make a poor man rich.
Right. This is nothing for the Most High. If the Most High wants us to be rich, He make us rich right away.
That's right.
It's easy. That's
That's
easy
right.
work. Okay? You fall into a particular niche and it blows up, right? On a little internet business, some guy shows you, oh, I can make money, show you how to make money easy. All right? He shows you a little thing, you start seeing money come in, and pop, pop, pop. It's not that hard, man. Okay? I witnessed the Lord put me in a position, you know what I mean? I ain't never been in. You see what I'm saying? And it's just simple things, man. But at first I was like, oh shoot, what about this? What about that? And the Lord just showed me the spirit, man. Don't fucking worry about that, man. Just do what you can. Just do what I put in front of you, man. Right? And then you try to do too much. You try to get too much, and then the Lord will crush that and put you back in order, man. Go ahead. Okay.
Proverbs 30 and 7.
Hold on. That's it. Go ahead.
2 things have I required of thee. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me.
Right, that's what the Lord is doing. He's feeding us with food convenient for us, man. There's no account of a brother in any camp, oh, he didn't eat today. And he wasn't on a fast. Right? You see what I'm saying? There's no account of that. The brother homeless. There's no account of that. Okay? Go ahead.
Lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord?
You're seeing the brother at camp, and you know he's telling you he's homeless. You say, okay, oh shit, that's fucked up. Oh, shalom.
See you next week.
You know, I mean, shit. Well, the scriptures speak about that. No, that doesn't happen, man. Okay? Why? Because the Lord is providing. Go ahead.
This is,
You got that?
yeah. Go ahead. This is James 2. I'm going to start at verse 14. What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he hath faith and have not works, can faith save him? If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled.
Right.
Notwithstanding, ye give them not those things which are needful to the body. What doth it profit?
Right. Which is okay, you had the faith that they're going to be good, right? But you didn't do the work. Okay, so anyways, that's it on that. Go ahead. And the Most High is not pleased with that. That's the point of that. Okay, it's all about the Most High being pleased. All right?
Yeah, to finish up,
Son, Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Proverbs 30 and 9.
Well, Salaki, Yahweh Shai, we got to keep pushing Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
It's the time to uplift Yahweh Shai.
That's right, brother.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 30 and 9. Lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal, and take the name of my power in vain.
Right. Okay, because the Lord is going to put you in a position where you got to do wickedness to eat. Right? You got to do wickedness to get clothes. You're walking around barefoot in the dead of winter. You're going to go get some shoes, bro. Right? If this place is closed, okay, you're finding the back, you're finding something.
Right.
Because that's what you're in that position, right? But guess what? The Lord's not going to put us in that position, man. He's going to make sure we're in the right position, man. Go ahead.
This is 1 Timothy
It's
6.
going to be evident who he's dealing with in the times to come. He's going to make it known. The spirit is going to switch, man. Go ahead.
This is 1 Timothy 6 and verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content.
Right. Right. Just being content with what we have. A lot of people, they're not content. You know, they're in a good situation and they're not content. You know, and that's the thing that a lot of these riches bring too, right? You want more and more and more. You know. But okay, go ahead.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Go ahead, bring it on up. Bring it on up. Bring
It's
it
the
on
book
up.
of Philippians chapter 4 and verse 12. I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound.
Yeah.
Everywhere and in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. I can do all things through Yahweh Shai, which strengtheneth me.
Right, that's it. So, you know, the Lord will put you in different situations. Okay, he'll put you in different situations to build you up. Okay? See what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean that the Lord is gonna, you know, you need food, you're hungry, and the Lord is not giving you food. This is just no. The Lord is gonna provide, man. Okay, when the body needs food to continue. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Not that I speak in respect of want, for I learned in whatsoever state I am therewith to be content.
Yeah, because you know what? Another thing is Paul's faith was on a higher level because his hope was on a higher level because he's seen it how it shines, right? You understand? So he wasn't worried about that, man. He really wasn't worried. You see, the situations he might have been in, another brother would have, you know, the old flip would have been bugged out based on it, man. You know, the shipwrecked in the middle of the sea. Imagine being in the middle of the sea, a little ass boat, and this, you know, it's broken down. You understand what I'm saying? You know, seeing whales, you know, whatever. You know, that's a terrifying situation. Okay, but if you have enough faith, right, you're good. Go ahead.
Sirach 39 and 33. All the words of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season.
In due season, in the time where it's appropriate. Like I said, you ain't gonna be starving it, really. Your belly growling to the point it's hurting, it's starting to hurt. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able.
Right, but if it does get to the point where you're hungry on that level, just wait. It's coming.
That's right.
Okay, it's coming. Okay, go ahead.
But will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
Right. Because he makes a way to escape. So you have to look for the way to escape. But it also takes patience to wait for that way. Okay, go ahead.
This is Proverbs 10:3. The Lord, Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked.
That's it. That's exactly it. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
It's the same Matthew 7 and verse 31. Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things.
Why? Because they don't have faith. Faith wasn't given to the heathen, man. These other nations weren't given faith, man. Right? Esau is a carnal, completely carnal, man.
That's right.
He wasn't given faith. Neither were these other heathen.
That's
Right?
right.
They're really just carnal, acting like they believe in a God. Go ahead.
Sirach 2:10.
More? Go ahead.
But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Right.
Take therefore no thought for tomorrow, for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof.
Well, read that again, actually.
All right.
No, read it.
All right. Say Matthew 7 and verse 31. Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Right. So if you seek the Most High, you seek His righteousness, and you do the things that are pleasing unto Him, then you're going to get all those things. Man.
That's right.
Those things are going to be provided unto you.
That's right.
Okay. And it says not to deal with tomorrow, not to worry about tomorrow.
Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof.
And that was the symbolism of the manna from heaven. Okay, because the manna from heaven would disappear after that day. Okay, it wouldn't disappear, it would get rotten. And worms would come up out of it. Right? And it would have a foul stench. Okay? Showing you what, you're only supposed to have enough of that day, and you're supposed to wait for the Lord to provide for the next day.
That's right. That's right.
Okay? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Sirach 2:10. Look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
Right.
Or whom did he ever despise that call upon him?
Yeah, who did he ever despise that called upon him? Because even, what did David say? Go to what David said. Okay, bring it up. Oh, yeah, hold on. He said it first. Go read it.
Psalm 37 and verse 25. I have been young and now am old.
Right?
Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken,
Woo.
nor his seed begging bread.
Right. Neither have I seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Okay? So he's seen that, through his experience, he's witnessed that these things happened over and over again, man. Oh, matter of fact, you know what I want? You brought up before Romans 5, okay, the first chapter, okay? I mean, the first verse, okay? So ultimately, listen, through his experience, he's seen it, right? So that's now his expectation, man, to be delivered from these situations, man. That's the importance of experiencing the truth. Okay, when you're first coming in, you might have faith. The Lord might have blessed you with some faith, but it's really through experience that the faith is really brought to a higher level. Through different situations. You have no clue the situations brothers have been through that's been in the truth for a long time, right? The apostles, the elders, the elder brothers, the older brothers than you. You know what I'm saying? You have no idea. Okay? And in those different situations builds a relationship between them and Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Romans 5 and verse
This is why you coming up against certain men. Hey, that's why it says don't curse the king even in your thoughts, man. Because a bird shall tell them. It's very dangerous, man. Go ahead.
Romans 5 and verse 2, by whom also we have access by faith into his grace, wherein we stand, and rejoice in hope of the glory of Yahweh. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience,
Right.
and patience experience.
Right, tribulation worketh patience, so you have to be patient. Right, when it said that he will leave a way to escape, you have to wait for that way to escape. That's why it says, be not hasty in the time of trouble. Okay, you see what I'm saying? You can't just move on how you want to move based upon your emotions, man. You have to move in the spirit, and the spirit is one of the fruits of the spirit is what? Patience, man. No, patience. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't have that, then guess what? That's a negative element, because that's what got Esau to lose the birthright. Right?
That's right. That's right.
His lack of patience.
Yeah.
Man. And you can see how these devils operate in earth. Everything is microwave, man. Everything is microwave. Now you get a call, and you get in that spirit too, because you're in the society. You know, you just go Uber Eats. Oh, 20 minutes, right? And they take 28 minutes. And look at you grabbing the bag all rough. You know what I'm saying? All right? Go ahead.
We got dial-up maybe 20 years ago. Remember dial-up internet?
Yeah.
Now, that used to be slow, but now you're tripping because things not downloading.
Right. Remember dial-up? Remember how long it would take for a page? You gotta go eat. You gotta go, you gotta watch a movie for the page to load, man. Right? But now they have it where it takes maybe 30 more seconds. They're losing their mind. Oh, they're calling their provider. You know? You see what I'm saying? But to show you Esau's a demon too, right? He's a demon, right? Because you might have you have the service, right? And then after a certain, if you use a certain amount of data, they'll cut off the service and they'll give you the slow internet.
Oh.
Which is supposed to be 4G, right? Well, 4G was good a couple years ago. 4G was fast. But then when you get the 4G, it's moving like dial-up.
Wow.
That's the scam. That's the scam of Esau. That's what
Oppression.
Esau does, man. Jump in. Go ahead, bro.
And
You want to jump in? Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble.
Beautiful.
Right, you have to endure. Meaning what? Endure meaning what? To make hard. On Dieu. To make hard. Dieu is hard in French, man. You gotta make hard, man. You gotta be hardened, man. Right? Hate to use this example, but you got certain Pokemon, rock Pokemon, that you gotta they go hardened, something called hardened. Right? And then what happens? The defense becomes stronger. So you attack them, it loses less life.
You gotta do an iron defense.
Iron, right. Okay. Well, this brother's still into that. When I was a child, I'll play with you, bro. That things was addictive, bro. But anyways, what you would call it? Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
That's okay.
He want to do it on his own time. Bro. Those don't be wearing no Pikachu with that would counsel. All right? But anyways, so yeah, Khan. So you had that thing with Harden, right? And then when they attack you, it takes off less and less life. Right? So at the first attack, it might have took off maybe 50 points. But when you use the Harden, the second attack might take off 35 points. And then less and less and less. So what? You're enduring more. You're able to withstand more. Right? That's mental. It starts mental first. Okay? All right? And when you do that, by the time when you have enough patience, that's when you'll see the reward. That's when you'll see the deliverance from that particular situation.
That's right.
Right?
Verse 3, cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Right, you gotta be patient, man, in that lower state, man. Okay? Some brothers ain't really been through a lower state like that, man. Okay? Because you sprained your because you bit your tongue. That's not a lower state. Oh, yo, tongue hurt. That's not a lower state. Okay, that's a little mishap, man. All right? Go ahead.
Isaiah 33 and 2. O Lord, be gracious unto us. We have waited for thee. Be thou our arm every morning, our salvation also.
And that's supposed to
in
give
time
you,
of trouble.
and that's supposed to give you humility too, to know that there's other brothers that's been through more, that's been through different. That's supposed to put you in a humble state, to humble down, man. Because you don't know. All right? Just like I don't know the brothers that know that in different camps, what they've been through and things of that nature, man. Okay? Go ahead.
How much more Yahweh?
Right. We know Yahweh Shai went through once. Okay? We're going through as a body what Yahweh Shai went through as an individual.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Listen,
That's it, all right? All right.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 5 and verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy,
Now,
peace.
love is what? The keeping of the commandments. Okay? You have to do that, use that in context, man. Right? But you got agape. Okay? Agape love is that goes into charity. Okay? Go ahead. All right. Which, matter of fact, look that up. Look which one this is. I think it might be agape, actually. Look it up. So go ahead.
Galatians 5 and 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law.
That's right. That's right. Okay, and ultimately the true love is what? Is the keeping of the commandments. That's how you show true love anyway. Okay, true agape love. Alright? But it's agape? Okay, beautiful, right? That's how you show it. Okay? It's through keeping of commandments. Even Yahweh Shai said that. Right? Love thy brother as thyself. Upon all these hang these commandments. Okay? Upon these two hang the commandments, man. All of them. Right. Salaki, more? Read that again?
Yep, this is Galatians 5 and 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace,
Joy. Okay, go ahead.
long-suffering.
In fact, look up joy. Go ahead and look up the word joy. Every time we gotta go through this, I look up the word. Okay, let's go through joy.
Joy, this is the word joy in the blue letter. It says, you want like the transliteration or okay, so this is the word joy in the blue letter. It says joy, gladness, the joy received from you, the cause or occasion of joy.
Glad, why are we glad? Because we got the good tidings. All right? And the good news, man. That's why it's the thing is, yeah, you're vexed in the spirit and society and all this, but there is, but the gladness is supposed to be in you too. Appreciation for what you have. All right? Every day I say to Wadi Al-Bashi. As soon as I wake up, I say to Wadi Al-Bashi. Okay? Multiple times in the day, man. That's part of the incense being burnt towards him, man.
That's right.
That's part of the sacrifice right there. Okay, to be appreciative. Because could you imagine, like I used to say, could you imagine going through C19, this whole C19 thing, without the truth? The confusion in your mind? And all these enchantments Esau's pushing out here? The psyops, the control opposition, Kanye, this, that. Yo, you will be all over the place,
That's
man.
right. That's right.
You will be a Buddhist, Hebrew Israelite, Kemet, Moorish, Asiatic black man.
That's right.
Atheist at the same time. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 51 and verse 12. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation and uphold me with thy free spirit.
Nah, leave it. Shout out to Zakar, man. All right, read that again. Read that again.
Psalms 51 and 12. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation and uphold me with thy free spirit.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, so listen, this is the fact that we know salvation is coming, is joy. That's the fact we know we're at the end of this thing is joy. That we're going to rule over these nations. That's joy. We supposed to be depressed about that? No, that's joyful, man. A joyful noise. Make a joyful noise. A joyful sound. Yeah, matter of fact, find that. Psalms book, put that up in the Google or whatever. Okay? Make a joyful, well, Garnet Silk has a song like that. Okay? It says that. Make a joyful noise, a joyful sound. Alright? You got something? Go ahead.
John 15 and 9.
Oh, right, that's another one too. But not that one.
John 15 and 9. As the Father had loved me, so have I loved you.
Yeah.
Continue ye in my love. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments, and abide in his love. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full.
Right. Who's that speaking?
Yahushua.
Yahushua. Right? So he had joy too. Right? Although he was going through grief, there was joy there too. Because there was a particular time he said he rejoiced in the spirit and said, I thank you, Father, that you gave this unto babes, man, and not to the wise of the earth, to the lowly, because he saw how proud of the people of the earth were, man. Okay? How wicked they were, man. Go ahead.
This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
Right.
Greater love had no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
That's right. And that's what Yahushua did, man. Okay? That's what Yahushua did. Go ahead.
Let's sit on that.
So hold on. Who's looking? You have what answer? Okay, now go ahead. Go ahead. All right.
This is the book of Psalms 89 and 15. Blessed the people that know the joyful sound. They shall walk, O Lord, in the light of thy countenance.
What's the joyful song? It's a new song.
That's right.
It's a new song, man. It's a joyful song. It's not a song of mourning. It's a joyful song.
That's right.
Okay? Even the judgment, man.
That's right.
Even when the judgment comes, like I always say, it's going to be like a movie to us. We're going to be walking. You're talking about you're bored now. Sometimes you're sitting there, you're like, oh, this is bullshit. You watch up all the lessons you could possibly watch. So, but brothers don't really make too much lessons at this particular time of the day. You know, you watch everything. That's there. You're like, oh, man, you're looking around. look at the whiskey. You're young, right? It's a fact. You know? This is bullshit. You know. So the only thing that you can think about is Eve. I'll play it. Go ahead.
Psalms 98 and verse 4. Make a
Go ahead.
Make a joyful noise unto the Yahweh, while Yahweh shine. All the earth, make a loud noise and rejoice and sing praise.
Yeah.
Sing unto the Lord with the harp, and the voice of a psalm, with trumpets and sound of cornet. Make a joyful noise before Yahweh, while Yahweh shine, the King.
Right, because every time you see brothers get together, even in the camp, we're cracking joke, we're laughing, we're the apostles do the same thing. Okay, from time to time they do it. Okay, they do that, all right? But everyone does it. Because what? Because it's really, it's ultimately it's a joy.
That's right.
You know, there's a goodness coming. Sure. Right, coming from a position where, and you thought everything was just doom and gloom. All right, that's why you were smoking weed and drinking, and, right? Remember, we used to go every day. We were in that SAQ, rolling a blunt. If an hour went by, if people weren't rolling, oh, you got weed. Oh, this is crazy. This is emergency. Oh, right? You're calling the weed guy. Or, you'll make it. I'll meet you.
Yeah, I'll come to you.
Yeah, I'll come to you. All right? You don't care what kind it is. You need something. That's because why? You're trying to escape reality.
That's right.
You're trying to escape reality. But when we came into this truth, we don't need that crap. Right? We delight in it. I like to sit and just think, man.
That's right.
I like to be with myself so I can think.
That's right.
I can't be around me personally. I'm not the type of girl that can be around a woman 24/7 person. I like to think. I like to be in my zone. Think. So I can talk to myself. Go ahead.
Real quick, there's been an article that came out that said like 50% of people don't have like an internal conversation with themselves.
They don't?
Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, that's crazy.
that's madness.
Wow, that's beautiful, brother. Wow, brother. You should do a lesson on that. Okay, you should do a lesson on that. Wow, that's heavy, actually. And I'm gonna send me the article. I'll do a lesson too. Okay, because that's heavy. That shows you they ain't rebuking nothing. Anything that Satan sends in their mind is just no filter. They just act upon it, man. That's the wickedness of these people, man. There's not a day I don't rebuke myself multiple times. Or rebuke thoughts at least. You see what I'm saying? See, sometimes you gotta get animated. Sometimes you get animated, bro. See, brothers, listen, let me say something. Brothers can speak, bro. I know, brother. Yeah, I'm just saying, go ahead.
Yeah, bro, sometimes you gotta tell yourself, when you really supposed to speak to the flesh, you gotta say the F you know?
Yeah, right. Yeah. And that's sometimes I say that, brother. I remember one time I said it when the demon jumped on me in sleep. I said, man, fuck you. Help me. Fuck you. You really started to fuck me up. I said, man, fuck you. I'm supposed to, you know what I'm trying to say? Because usually I always just call y'all by shit, y'all shot, man. It's got kind of mad, you know? I said, fuck me, nigga, fuck you.
That's right.
You know? She just started getting gangster with me, you know? Nigga what? Nigga who? That's what the demon does. Alright? But even when, I'm saying even when we're awake, you know, yeah, I say that too. You say that. Well, that's a script. I didn't have a conversation with these brothers and say, oh, what do you say? This is just what goes on in your mind constantly, man. It's constant filters, man.
That's right.
You might have a negative thought about a brother, say, people say, okay? You know, because the brother decided to wear something that you didn't like. I'm playing. That didn't happen. I'm just putting out a scenario. That actually didn't happen. I'm just saying, like anything could be. Brother might have parked, back up and hit your car, bumped your car, you know. And you see, that was something, you know. Maybe he is a wicked guy, you know. You know what I'm saying? Or a brother, whatever, spilled yayan on your carpet, or he took the last yayan without saying anything. He said, well, he's a glutton, first of all. Okay? The scriptures speak about that. You're going through the scriptures, got the glasses on, see, highlighting it. Oh, man, that's a wicked guy. Right? And you're building, see, that's when you feed into the demons. Right? But what are you supposed to do as soon as those thoughts come? You're supposed to rebuke them, man. I rebuke you, say. As a matter of fact, I forgot how to say that in the Hebrew.
Agarka shaitan.
Huh?
Agarka shaitan. Arashaika shaitan.
Agarka shaitan.
Agarka shaitan.
Yeah, that's the one. Agarka shaitan. Go ahead.
James 4:7. Submit yourselves therefore to the Most High, resist the devil, and he will flee from you.
Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Okay? And Igarka is rebuke. Flee from me. Flee from me. Igarka shaitan. Okay? Okay, Igarka shaitan. Which one?
Arashaika, I believe that's rebuke.
Anyways, I'll look it up. We'll probably go through that. But anyways, go ahead.
Yep, I'll read it again. James 4:7. Submit yourselves
We gotta do
therefore
a couple more
to the
Hebrew
Most High.
classes. We gotta do a couple more Hebrew classes.
Resist the devil, and he will flee from you.
Yeah. Resist the devil and he will flee. So you have to fight. Resist means to fight.
Sure.
When it says he that resisted the power that the Most High set up in Romans 13, right? Damnation is coming. Resist means to fight. That's what it actually means, to come up and fight. You have to fight against Satan spiritually. How do you do that? By words. How do Yahweh Shai fight Satan? They say it does Yahweh Shai. It took a lightning bolt and hit him and put him in a headlock and choked out Satan. There was peace for us a stretch of a month. No, you know what I'm saying? No, he quoted scriptures. Yahweh Shai quoted scriptures back to him.
That's right.
Because the demon will get you with scriptures too. The demon will pull out scripture. Yeah, get it. Go ahead, brother. Okay, go ahead.
So Agarka shaitan is I rebuke thee Satan.
Agarka shaitan.
Agarka shaitan.
Arashaika shaitan, I condemn thee Satan. Nadad mayanya shaitan, that's flee from me Satan.
Okay. All right, no problem. But anyways, like I said, we're fighting in the spirit. Okay, we're fighting in the spirit. Okay, go ahead. Read
This
that.
is Matthew chapter 4 and verse 3. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the son of Yahweh, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh.
Right, so that's it. So Satan came with go ahead.
Verse 5, then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and sitteth him on the pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, if thou be the Son of Yahweh, cast thyself down. For it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Yahushua said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Yahushua unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, Yahweh, and him only shalt thou serve.
That's it. So Satan came with different scriptures. You know, he came with things that might seem like it could be righteous, right? Like you know, brother, yo, if I do this, if I start focusing on this more instead of going to camp or doing more lessons, I can help out the brotherhood. It seems like a noble cause, but there's even a saying in the world, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. You think you're doing the right thing, but it's not according to the will of Yahweh.
Satan.
That's how Satan operates.
There's a way that seems right up to it.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Death. Right? And it seems right to him. It seems righteous. Right meaning what? Righteous. That's where you get the word right from. What?
2 Corinthians 11 and 14, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. So like you say, we can come with the scriptures, but it's really not according to the spirit. You know, using the same way these pastors use the book,
right?
But they're not using it correctly.
That's right.
Beautiful, brother. That's a beautiful point the brother just made. That's exactly it. They use the same book. Right. They use the same book. They just don't. They botch it.
Yeah.
And they become Satanism.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
So, if I may add two real quick. Even the physical counterpart of Satan himself used the scriptures when we're in slavery. You know, obey your master, you know, to justify what he was doing, man.
That's right. I'm gonna hit you with some witches use the scriptures. Yeah. Okay, they read it backwards and shit like that. Okay, they put out incantations, man. Okay.
People that do voodoo too.
I remember I watched a little documentary, I think it was called like Hood Witch, you know, and then they said that the highest book of, roughly paraphrasing what she said, the highest book of wisdom or knowledge is the Bible.
Yeah.
You know, that's what the witch said. Shit, that's heavy.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I might have heard something like that, but yo, you gotta share those things, but you said two good things you gotta share. Good shot. Go ahead, bro.
This is 1 John 4 and 4. Ye are of the Most High, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world.
That's right. That's right. Greatest who? Greatest Yahweh Shai. And these people. So we have nothing to be ashamed of. Now you go on the earth, man, and you see, you know, maybe your family members might see you. Not, a couple family members see you. You know, you start to get more and more known for what you're doing. Okay? So I don't give a damn. What are they into, man? They took the juice. All right? What are they going to do when the family comes? See, they're not going to have anything to lean upon, man. Because they're trusting in what their gold, their silver. And we read what that's going to lead to, man. That's not going to help you, man. Your money. All right? Go ahead, man. Because you married an Edomite, you think you're going to be safe. You're going to be damn safe from an Edomite, man. Them Edomites are going to be targets in that time, man. Not only of people, but when the chariots come, who do you think they're going to be hitting? All them Edomites. Them Edomites are going to be. The chariots, first of all, the angels in the chariots are racist.
That's right.
Okay? They're going to be attacking so-called white people.
That's right.
Okay? They're delivering Israelites, man. Go ahead.
Let me get this. This is Zechariah 5. I'm going to start at verse 1. Then I turned.
See, because when they see those chariots, when they see those different, when the NASA reports, oh, the spaceships, they get nervous. Because they don't know what that is. They're trying to figure out what those things are they're seeing. Those are against you.
That's
Okay?
right.
You Edomites, you so-called white people. Those are against you and your kingdom. And they're coming to take you down, man.
That's right.
That's right.
With the Lord, man. You got to understand, all the wickedness you did in the earth, you got to get paid back for
That's
that.
right.
man.
That's right.
Okay? You can't just sweep that under the rug, man.
That's right.
That's right.
Go ahead, man.
This is, Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 2. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits.
This was a so-called UFO, man. All right? A spaceship, if you will, man. This is what the angels travel in, man.
That's right.
And they come and they scope out the scene. They're looking at the earth and the wickedness in this place, man.
That's right.
And we're at the time of judgment now, man.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Go ahead.
Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
And who is it a curse to? It's not a curse to us.
Right.
It's a blessing to us.
That's right.
Because that, well, hold on. Who didn't we sing the song in slavery? Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. I looked over the river Jordan. What did I see? What did the slaves know about that, man? Because they saw those things while they were on the plantation, man. And they understood that that was tied to them in the spirit.
That's right.
Listen, we're coming to get we're in the time of getting delivered, man.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Go ahead, man.
Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on
Hold
this
on, did
side.
not you Edomites steal this land? Huh? Didn't you steal everything you got through rape, robbery, and murder?
That's right.
And blood,
No, no.
innocent blood,
That's
of
right.
children, women, babies, by the billions. If you want to add them all up, it's in the billions, man. No nation on the earth has done what you Edomites have done, man.
That's right.
That's right.
And you're gonna pay for it.
That's right.
That's right.
You're gonna pay for it. You're gonna pay even out to the uttermost farthing, even out to the last penny. You're gonna pay for it. Get me that according to the substance, man. Go ahead, man.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it.
Right.
And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side according to it.
That's right. You're gonna be cut off, man. You're gonna be done away with.
That's right.
Right.
And I will bring it forth, saith Yahweh of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief.
Woo, who's the thief? You Edomites are the thief, man. If you don't know who the thief, you're the thief, man. Look in the mirror. That's the thief, man. Go ahead.
And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name.
Oh man, you Edomites constantly swear false. More?
And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof, and the stones thereof.
And they're not gonna leave. You can't make them leave. They're not gonna leave. Okay? So, no, get out of here. No. They say make me. All right? The angels just say make me. All right? Listen. First of all, the spiritual technology that the Lord has, He gave you your little technology.
That's right.
Your little understanding of the technology, man. Okay? The chariots on a way higher level. When they see how they move, they say it defies gravity is what they think. Right? Because it can stop in the midst of the air, it can go forward, it doesn't have to turn, it can just zoom. It can get bigger, it can get smaller, it can go into the ocean.
Spiritual
All right?
weapon, yeah.
It can go up into outer space. These are spiritual vehicles, man, that are tied to us, man.
That's right.
Tied to the people of the Most High, the sons of God, man.
That's right.
Okay? And they're coming to take this place down.
That's right.
When you watch Independence Day, it's not gonna happen like that. All right, you're not gonna put a virus in the chariot, man. That's not possible. Let's get the war in heaven too. Get the war in heaven. Go ahead. As a matter of fact, no, you guys already have some scripture. Get the war in heaven. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 15.
Let's go.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind,
Right, those so-called UFOs, man. All right, go ahead.
to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right, and he's angry, man.
That's right.
It says he's angry with the wicked every day.
That's right.
And who's the wicked? You Edomites, man. You so-called white people, man. You are the wicked according to the Bible.
That's right.
Look at your works on the planet. Huh? Look at the pollution of the planet. Look at the destruction of the planet. The rape, the robbery, the murder. The heartless killings of good people that were trying to help you, man. Huh? You're the devil, man. That's the end of the story, man. And another thing is you're trying to justify your wickedness, man.
Yeah.
That makes it worse.
That's right.
Go ahead, man.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the Lord is gonna, when the Lord comes back, even before the Lord comes back, a lot of people are gonna drop dead. The Lord is setting up judgment right now. But when he comes back, man, he's coming back with racism in his heart. Okay, he's coming back and looking to say, this race of people, I'm gonna demolish them, man. That's what he's coming with, man. And I'm gonna deliver my people, man. The elect of my people. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
And who troubled us, man? You Edomites troubled us. So it's the Lord said, what? It's a righteous thing? Read that again.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation.
Recompense means to pay back. It is righteous in the sight of the Heavenly Father to pay back for tribulation, trouble, rape, robbery, murder, okay, enslavement, huh? And Esau don't care, but he's gonna feel it though.
That's right.
Okay, I don't know whether he cares or whether he doesn't, whether he believes or what he doesn't, he's gonna see it and feel it.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And to you who are troubled, rest with us.
And we are the troubled peoples. Go ahead.
When the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High,
Well, we're gonna take you right. Go ahead.
and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his
They're
power.
gonna be punished, man. These Edomites are gonna be punished. These other nations are gonna be punished. But these Edomites have a special judgment coming to them. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 63 and verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah?
So
right.
the Lord is coming to target you Edomites. We told you the Lord is coming with racism. That's racism right there. He said we're coming from Edom. He's coming towards the Edomites, man. It didn't say he's coming towards the Cushites. It said he's coming towards the Edomites, man. Go ahead.
Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah?
That's the Lord. Go ahead.
This that is glorious in his apparel,
And he's going to have that glorious apparel on. Go ahead.
traveling in the greatness of his strength.
He's going to have a lot of strength and power. And none of your little jets, your little tanks, your little ICBMs, and all your little gadgets, none of that is going to work.
Right.
That's right.
It's going to be non-effective. And he's coming to put you in slavery.
That's right.
So when you see the Lord crack the skies, hey, go get the chains. Just go get the chains, man. Stop playing games, man. Go ahead, man.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
And who is he going to save? He's going to save the Israelites. Get Matthews 1 and 21 real quick. Let's get Matthews 1 and 21 real quick to show who the Lord is coming to save. Because he's not coming to save the whole planet Earth and all nations and all people. No, 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 no. You don't get to do all this wickedness on the earth and then kumbaya all of a sudden. Hell fucking no.
That's right. That's right.
Hell no. You're going to pay.
That's right.
All right,
That's right.
to the last penny and everything you've done on the planet, you are going to pay. All the arrogancy, even the talking you talked against the Israelites while you destroyed them, you're going to pay for that too.
That's right.
Go ahead.
This is the book of St. Matthew 1 and 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahweh Shai, for he shall save his people from their sins.
Right, he's going to come and save his people from their sins. Who's his people? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, man. Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Ezekiel 36 and 2.
Yeah.
Thus said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because the enemy has said against you, haha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession.
Right, because they stole our land.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
And that's what they said. They said, aha, yeah, we got it. We got it. Go ahead.
Therefore prophesy and
Go
say,
look up the biography of Christopher Columbus and these devils, man. And the rest of these, not just him, all of them. They were happy to do what they were doing, man. Even with the kindness that the natives showed to them, man. They slaughtered them like dogs, man. And the Lord is going to slaughter you like a dog.
That's right.
Because that's what you devils deserve, man. Go ahead.
Therefore prophesy and say, thus said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because they have made you desolate and
Who have they made desolate? The Israelites. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It said that they have spoiled you. In Zechariah, the 2nd chapter. Go ahead.
and swallowed you up on every side,
Yep.
that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen.
And were we not a possession? Were we not slaves under these devils? These low-life Edomites? So guess what? They're going to be slaves under us. And that's going to be for eternity, man. Okay? Or 1,000 years. All right? Okay? And then we're going to do away with you. And after that, you're going to be done away with, man. Like you take out the trash, man. Go ahead.
And ye are taken up in the lips of talkers, and are infamy of the people.
That's right.
Verse 5, therefore thus said the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which I have appointed my land into their possession.
So the Lord is speaking against you Edomites, man. Go ahead.
And that I have appointed my land into
Amos
their
1
possession, with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey.
They stole the land. They're in the land now. All right? They're in the land now. Okay? Trying to profess like they're us. And the only thing they can say, "Hi, do you speak Hebrew? Do you speak Hebrew? You don't speak the Hebrew. You're Christians. You don't speak the Hebrew." And they don't even speak Hebrew. They speak Yiddish. We speak the real Hebrew, man.
Right.
To some extent, man. Okay? Shema Yasha Allah Yahweh Elohai Nahu Yahweh Echad. That's Hebrew, man.
That's right.
Not no bet. Yes, I don't know how to Yehudi. That's some you know what I want to say. That's a rainbow. That's a rainbow version of Hebrew, man.
Yeah.
Some bisexual version, man. Get the fuck out of here. Yehudi. Does that sound powerful, man? You think the Lord came down and said Yehudi? No, he said Yahawada.
That's right.
That's the true Hebrew, man.
That's right.
And guess what? The slaves that came over here on this side, or the Israelites that came over here in slavery, better way to say it, okay? They came with Hebrew names, like Yahweh, okay? Go ahead, man.
This is Amos 1 and verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of
So
Bozrah.
this is talking about the destruction of the Edomites. Teman is a place in Edom, which it represents the Germans today, man. Them Edomites are done, man.
That's right.
You Edomites are finished,
That's
man.
right.
The Lord is coming to take you down.
That's right.
And by the way, that's racist right there. Go ahead.
This is Psalms
Oh,
130.
hold on. Yeah, another one.
This is Psalms 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Lord.
Oh, you're cutting, brother. You're cutting. That's the Yaiqua. That's the real Yaiqua. Go ahead, man.
This is Psalms 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom,
Yep.
and the day of Jerusalem, who said,
Raise
raise it, even to the foundation thereof, O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed.
Right.
Happy shall he be.
King David didn't say, "Oh, forgive and forget." No, he said, "Remember, O Lord, these people of Edom, these Edomites, and today they'll be called what? So-called white people, Caucasians, the soi-disant blancs." Go ahead, man.
Verse 8, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Happy shall he be
That's right.
that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
right.
Happy shall he
And
be.
we're going to reward you how you served us, man. We're going to, basically, in other words, we're going to give you payback.
That's right.
Okay? That's all it means. All it means is payback is coming, man. Okay? And it's a high tab. The tab is high.
Tab is
That you
high.
got to pay back.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. It's very high. Go ahead.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
See, that's the spirit of why you people shouldn't be having no goddamn long hair. A lot of times I see, I'm sorry, I don't want to, but I don't give a damn, man. All right? A lot of you guys, long hair. Be a man, man.
Yeah.
Stop being vain, man. Go ahead.
Verse 9, happy shall he be that taketh and dashes the little ones against the stones.
Right, happy shall he be that taketh that little ones, because that's what they did. They used to take the children, little babies by the feet, and slap them against the stone and kill them. That's what
right.
these Edomites did, man. This is the work of the Edomites, man. And now they're philanthropists. Now all of them are philanthropists. They come in to save the world. They're going to Africa with the babies.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, the baby in Africa with the babies.
Yeah.
Right? The Edomite, the devil.
If I may add, this actually, I was watching a video on the news, you know, there were Edomites that went to Nigeria,
Yep.
and they were adopting children.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It came, you know,
Yep,
it
yep,
came
yep.
out that they were basically doing things with the kids,
Yeah,
man.
they were raping them.
Oh.
Yep, molesting them. Yep,
I'm not
yep,
surprised.
yep. Oh, I believe they were sacrificing them. They're doing all kind of shit.
That's what they do.
The scripture says, though he pretend to help thee,
Though he-
you know?
Well, get them. Well, go ahead
Bro,
and get it.
bro.
Go ahead and get it. Yeah, I remember that. And then you see the look in their eyes. You can see they're the devil.
Yeah.
And it was a couple. It was him and his girl. They were both the devil.
That's right.
And you can see in their eyes. They didn't have no remorse. They weren't sad, right?
That's right. Devil.
Because they went over there for that purpose, because they knew that they might be able to get away with it. So when they go to those countries, they're going over there to do different things like that, right? When Hillary Clinton went to Haiti, what did they do in Haiti?
Yo.
Qu'est-ce qu'il avait fait à Haïti? What did they do in Haiti, man? Stealing,
Stealing.
running with children. Oh, where you going with that? Oh, just we're going, you know, we're just going to have a tea party. Okay, all kinds of children were going missing.
Missionaries too.
Right? Or missionaries, they're into all kind of wickedness. They'll take kids and they'll say they're sick, and they'll do an ad campaign and collect all kind of money, and the kid is not even sick. They just grab some random kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't ask the parents if it's okay if they take a picture, but let you do that to them. Whoa. They get the lawyers on you. They did that without my consent, but they don't care because they don't look at you as human. Go ahead.
This is Joel 3:3. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink.
Right. That's slavery. Okay, go ahead. That's slavery.
Verse 5, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Right.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem.
Right, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, all right, starting with the southern kingdom, which would be the so-called Negroid tribes. Go ahead.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
So they sold us unto these Edomites. Okay, they sold the true Israelites unto these damn Edomites. Go ahead.
that ye might remove them far from their border.
Now we were removed far from our homeland, which is what? Israel. Okay, go ahead.
Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither you have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head.
What's
right.
Is the recompense. What does recompense mean? Payback.
That's right.
That's right.
Compense goes to compensation, right? And re means back. So how did they pay us back? Rape, robbery, murder, lynchings, innocent people getting put to death, babies, feeding babies to alligators. This is the work of the so-called white people, man.
That's right.
Right? The Edomite girl that you was, is that he raped me?
Yeah, runner.
Oh, you remember that one? No. Oh yeah, I remember that one. There's this one Edomite bitch, this one devil that was dying on her bed, right?
Oh yeah.
And she admitted that she lied on the so-called black boy and said he would touch her.
Yeah.
And they lynched his ass, cut off his genitals and all this shit.
Oh.
And she said she lied, and you know why she did it? Because his sisters had a prettier dress than her, man. So this is the sick mind of these Edomites, man. But then they're philanthropists. And then they're trying to govern the world of how to show love. And their love is perversion. Their love is wickedness, man. Their love is alphabet soup. That's their love, man. That's the only love they got to give, man. And that's the only thing they fight for, is to push more wickedness, man, and confusion, man. Go ahead.
And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far
And
off.
they're going to be sold. These Edomites you see walking around, they're going to be sold. We're going to sell them.
That's right.
Like how you sell shoes, how you sell water bottles. We're gonna sell them. Every last Edomite's gonna be sold.
That's right.
Okay? And we'll just trade them for fun. See how they separated families? We're gonna separate families too. Okay? Sell them to Hamites, to Ishmaelites. Okay? And there's nothing they're gonna be able to do about it, because the Lord is gonna give us that power.
That's right.
To pay them back for every little thing they did, man. Go ahead.
For the Lord has spoken it.
No, for what? Who has spoken
For
it?
the Lord has spoken
The
it.
Heavenly Father has spoken it, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, and verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord, and they shall fish them.
That's right.
And after will I send for many hunters,
wait.
and they shall hunt them from
Right.
every mountain and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. For mine eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face.
Listen,
right.
The Lord's seen everything you devils did, man. Everything. All right? As soon as you touch your nasty foot on this soil, He saw every wicked act you did, man. As a race. Okay? Not as a race of people. And the Lord is going to judge you as a race. Go ahead.
Neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. And first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double. Because they have defiled my land, they have filled mine inheritance with the carcasses.
He's going to repay you double. So you Edomites who could go back in history and find all the information you can find, because there's a lot of things in it, and put them all together, and then you just think about double. Try to add up double. But you can't do that, because there's so much things we don't know about that these devils have done.
Sure.
Go ahead.
With the carcasses of the detestable and abominable things.
That's it, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Revelation 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity
What's captivity? Slavery. Go ahead. He that leadeth into slavery. Go ahead.
shall go into captivity.
Shall
right.
go into slavery. It's really not even that complicated. Go ahead.
And he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Right. And did they not kill our people with the sword, which represents the weapons in general? Even now, Jake is being killed with the sword.
That's right.
Different, different things they're doing with the water, right? The food. Okay. That's what they're weaponizing that in the chemtrails.
That's right.
And Jake is affected by those things, man. So you gotta pay for all of that. Right? Go ahead.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right.
This is Psalm 149 and verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hands.
Why?
To execute vengeance upon the
To
heathen.
execute vengeance upon these heathen, man. Starting with these Edomites, man. And we always mention the Edomites, eh? It's starting with the Edomites. Go ahead.
And punishments upon the people.
You're about to get punished, man.
That's right.
Yes,
You
sir.
and the rest of the heathen, you're about to get punished, man. See, now you can play games. Now you can, I'll go max out my credit card, I'll go to the club. You could do that now. But we're coming to a point that's about to be done away with,
That's
man.
right.
Okay? And judgment for everything that you've done on the earth is coming, man.
That's right.
Because you are the foreparents that died and did all that wickedness. That's you.
That's you.
Go ahead.
To bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. Dishonor of all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
These elites are going to be the first crop of slavery. Okay? King Charles, if that was alive. Any of them elites that's alive, they're the first ones that's going to go into slavery. Okay? Go ahead.
This is Amos chapter 1 and verse 11. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
That's right.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually.
Yeah, you cast off all pity. So guess what? The Lord said what? There shall be no mercy to them that show no mercy, man. And this rich that you, well, get the rich man. Get the rich man.
Yeah.
Get the rich man. And get that too. Get the rich man and that. Okay, well, we'll hit that. It's okay, bro. You got that one already. All right? Get those two, man. Go ahead, bro.
Finishing off, and he kept his wrath forever.
Yeah, and he kept his wrath forever, and he never stopped being an angry devil. He never stopped He never stopped showing hate.
Right.
And you gotta wonder, what did these devils got to hate you about? They did all the wickedness to you, you know, and they're showing you hate. They're looking at you funny, like you did something to them. So when the Most High gives us the power, man, when the Lord brings that wrath down, we're gonna have some fun, man. We're gonna have some real fun.
That's right.
That's right.
Again, like you said, they're in power. So why are they hating on us?
No, it's not even that. What did Jake do to them? How did Jake destroy them? What is Jake doing to them? Jake, if anything, Jake is being a complete coon when they see Esau. Okay? They go to the job, they change their voice in the interview.
Oh, that's
What
right.
do you know what I'm saying? We're the only ones that got looking at Esau, you know? You know, with that stern look.
Yeah.
There's got a guy in my apartment, but he said whatever he sees, he kind of puts his head down, and I love it, man.
That's right.
So how you doing? How you doing, man? How you doing? And I just say how you're doing, but it's just a look that I can look. You know, Go ahead, man.
Ezekiel 35 and verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity,
Right.
in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Right. So because what you put them to death in the time that you went overboard with
Yeah.
the judgment.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Lord gave us put judgment upon us. These Edomites went overboard, man. They don't went to the 10th power.
That's right.
So the Lord said what? He said that what? Read that last part.
By the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood,
That's right.
and blood shall pursue thee.
Blood is going to pursue you. Meaning what? You're going to be put to death.
That's right.
The Lord is getting ready to, he's preparing a slaughter for you, man. All right? If you want to talk about hate speech, go try and charge the Most High with hate speech, right? Go try to bring your lawyers to go, you know, or go try to arrest the Most High. Or Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, man. Bring your space force up to the heavens. So we looking for Yahweh Shai to arrest him. And we'll see what the fuck happens, man.
He's not coming back as a
Okay? Oh, he might come back. But then when he sees Yahweh Shai personally gonna go, you know, he might, you know, we don't know, maybe Yahweh Shai comes super big, you know, pick his ass up
Oh, yeah.
like a great. Your imaginations was running wild, you know? But y'all just go with that spiritual power. Because, hold on. Does not the scripture say it's easy to add stature to yourself with spiritual power?
Yeah.
So he could make it, he could do that. Okay? He could do that. Go ahead, bro.
Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Right. Because what? Because they love blood. They're the people of blood. And that's why the Most High made them red.
Yeah.
Okay? That's why they eat red meat. That's why they like their not to be steak tartare, medium rare, blue rare. Blue rare is basically raw. That's just raw.
That's raw,
It's
yeah.
not even cooked.
Right. And that's how you know an Edomite. That's how you say. If an Edomite likes rare and he like genuinely likes it, you already know that's an Edomite. You don't gotta ask if it's an Edomite. Right? It's an Edomite, no?
It's true.
That's how Edomites like their thing. That's how they like it. Okay? Raw.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
I remember seeing that.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Luke 16 and verse
But
9.
listen, that's beast-like. That's another example of being like a beast. Okay? You eating raw meat, the liver king, man. That's a beast. That's beast.
That's right.
But then they'll look at somebody else like you're the beast,
You're
man.
the beast, yeah.
Beware of the beast, man.
Man, he is born.
Bring it out. Go on, come on. He's the devil's spawn.
This is Luke 16 and verse 19. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen,
Right.
and fared sumptuously every day.
That represents these Edomites, right? Because they've been in power. So it represents these Edomites, okay? Go ahead.
And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate, full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's
And
table.
that represents us. That represents the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? Go ahead.
Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores.
which represent the heathen, okay, like Ishmael, all right, Moab, all the rest of these garbage heathen, man, these low life heathen, man. And we hate you heathen too, man.
That's
You
right.
heathen are not, you're enemies, man. That's right. You are complete enemies, man.
Hate you
unto
more.
us, man. And you're gonna learn your place too.
Oh,
You're gonna
yeah.
learn your place. All you people, everyone's gonna learn their. That's the thing. That's the beauty of the kingdom of heaven. It's order.
That's right.
You see now, that's why he said, let that will be done in earth as it is in
In
heaven.
heaven.
Because in heaven is perfect order. There's no one out of place. Satan is not out of place. The demons are not out of place. They understood when Yahweh Shai came, when he told them to get out the man, they got out. They didn't ask, well, no, I don't want him.
No.
No, they got out because he has the power. They understand that, man. And that's when he was not even in his power. Right? When Satan wanted to touch the body of Moses, what? Michael the archangel, what did he do? He rebuked him. Okay, he rebuked him. And that's all he needed to do. He didn't need to do anything more than that. And Satan fled.
That's right.
So in that time, you heathen are gonna know that we're over you. We are your superiors, man.
Straight.
And we're not gonna have to make a propaganda and use pseudoscience to say, see, and they're actually monkeys and no, we're gonna actually everyone's gonna know what's up.
That's right.
They're gonna see it. We're gonna actually educate them with true history, man.
That's right.
That's right. We are the great men of the earth, man.
That's right.
Our people, man. The Israelites, even now, even in this low state, our people are still the great people of the earth. The great men of the earth, man. Who created all these inventions, man? Huh? The filament of the light bulb was really created by Lattimore, the slave of what's his name, man? He's the one who came with the idea, man. Not that damn devil. What's his name? Thomas Edison or whatever his fucking name is. These devils, all they can do is steal. That's all
Steal,
these devils
yeah,
know
yeah.
to do, man. Get me that Jacob is the form of all. Listen, we see, and Jake doesn't know these things, man.
No.
That's why really Jake got low self-esteem, man.
That's right. That's right.
And that's why Jake, and that's another reason why Jake needs that damn long hair, is to build up his self-esteem.
Yeah, true.
Go ahead, man.
This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 19.
Yep.
The portion of Jacob is not like them.
Right.
For he is the former of all things.
We're not like the heathen. There's a separation, man.
That's right.
There's a separation, man. We are the former of all things. We are the inventor. Get me the word former in the Hebrew, please. Jacob is what? The former of all things. Everything comes out of us, man.
Jeremiah 51 and 19. And Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name.
Right, in Deuteronomy 76. I have the word former. Go ahead.
This is the word former from the blue letter. It says to form, fashion, frame. It says to form, fashion of human activity, of divine activity, of creation, of original creation,
You got internet?
of individuals at conception, of Israel as a people.
Right.
It says to frame, preordain, plan.
To frame, preordained, to plan, to create, to start. Every trend, it starts from Jake. Anything you see on TikTok that's popular is a so-called black person started it. Okay? Or Latino or whatever. An Israelite. Because we are the salt of the earth.
That's right.
We make this world go around.
That's right.
If you didn't have Jake in sports, what would sports be?
Woo.
Huh? Right? You listen, man. You Edomites, you got to run off of our vibration. We run things out here, man. You got the power now because the Lord gave you the power. But guess what? The Lord's going to give us the power.
Woo.
But it's going to be forever.
That's right.
See, this is what Esau's nervous about, man. Okay? Wait. Oh, so like you got something. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. For thou art a holy people
Right.
unto the Lord thy power.
Meaning separate. Go ahead.
The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people
That's right.
that are upon the face of the
So
earth.
we're over. This is why we can do all these things. This is why we do these amazing acrobats. Okay, they're physically superior, even in the bedroom. That's why the women, once they deal with Jake, that's it. That's why the Edomites say, we don't want you back. No, you don't want them back because you can't compete. That's why you don't want them back. Okay, and you feel inadequate, man. After Jacob been in there, what can you do? What can you show her, man?
Just the tongue.
And that's how it works. See, that's why they try to keep the Edomite away from Jacob. Once they get with Jacob, bro, it's over.
That's right.
Once they witness a so-called black man, that's it. They don't want nothing else, man. Right? Because we're superior in the bed, we're superior physically, superior mentally.
That's right.
Superior, spiritually, we're more just.
Right.
We have more compassion. Listen, man. Listen. The reason why the women are dealing with Jake is not just about the broad, brother. That's just one little aspect, bro. It's who we are, bro. Go ahead, read that, man.
This is Genesis 25 and verse 23.
And it's the way you rise the motion of the ocean. Don't play. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb,
Yeah.
and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy
Now, what are
bowels.
those 2 manners? You got the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and then you got the Edomite, the so-called white people. Okay? The 2 manners, the 2 types of people, man. The 2 opposing forces. The reason why it's hell right now on earth for you so-called black men, right, is because Esau's in power. The exact opposite force of you is in power.
That's right.
When we're in power, these Edomites are going to go back to the bottom where they belong.
That's right.
And that's where they belong, according to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Shah, the creator of the earth, man, and the universe, man. Go ahead, man.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
That's right.
Go ahead. Fire first, something like that. I believe Jake started that, and if I'm not mistaken, the ambulance too. Go ahead, man.
And the
And
one
listen, everything comes from our people, man. When you look into the thing, everything stems from our people. Oh, that's right, bro. Okay, well, you're good. I'm glad you said that. At least he's honest, you know? Go ahead.
and the one people shall be stronger than the other people,
Yeah?
and the elder shall serve the younger.
And that one people was the Israelites, man. Okay? When you look at this music, right? The music that you see around, right? They don't give the credit like that, but it's evident now. So it's not that they have to give the credit, because it's evident. It all comes from Jake. It all stems from Jake, right? The rock and roll, even the country music, anything that is worthwhile stems from our people, man.
Classical music.
Classical music, right? They'll paint up Beethoven as a white guy,
Yeah.
right? Or Mozart as a white. And really, all they did was remaster the original image of the so-called black man. Okay? Because they're thieves, man. These Edomites are nothing but thieves, man. And then they have the nerve, and this is what makes this place hell. Then they got the nerve to look down on you like you're somebody, man. And we know they're nobodies, man. Scripture speak about when a servant reigneth. Get me that, please. Oh, the earth. It said the earth is disquieted. Golly. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. You got something?
This is the book of 1 Peter. The book of 1 Peter, chapter 2 and verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation,
That's right.
a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praise of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous
That's
light.
right.
Okay, right. So we're a peculiar people, man. Meaning what? We're different from the other nations, man. Okay, that's why we do what we do. We have the sauce we have the movement we move. The way we walk is different. The way we dance is different. The way we sing, the way we do everything is different, man. It's on a higher level. It's elevated, man. The way we have sex is elevated, man. Innovation is elevated, man. Listen, the reason why you have French Creole is because the Israelites created that. They created a whole nother language. From French, they created a whole nother, and first of all, we created, if you go into French and English, you know what I'm saying? Jake created that too.
That's right. That's right.
Okay? Angelic sons of Isaac, right? Anglo-Saxon, right? That's not the Edomites. Okay? Go look up the Moors. Go look up the Dark Ages, man. And who was really ruling. The original images, which we have some of them back here. The original images, man. When you go into Europe, they got afros, dark skin, dark brown skin. Those were the rulers for 1,000 years in Europe.
That's
The
right.
knights in shining armor. That was us, man.
That's right. That's right.
Mozart. Listen, the truth is coming out, man.
That's right.
That's right. Bring it out.
You devils have just lied and stole all your existence, man. Go ahead.
Proverbs 30 and 21. For 3 things the earth is disquieted, and for 4 which it cannot bear.
Right.
For a servant when he
A
reigneth,
servant, when he who's reigning the earth? Servants. Prince Charles is a servant, or King Charles, he's a servant in a king position. He shouldn't be there. Okay? Any of these, first of all, none of these women should be in that. But you got any of these, what you would call it? Who else you got? The Rothschilds, Klaus Schwab, any of these devils, and they're sick. They have a sick, twisted mind. You know, Yuval Noah, Bill Gates, all these weirdos, man. You hear the way this guy talks?
Yeah.
He always sits with his legs crossed.
Yeah, I know.
He's completely effeminate, man. These are the rulers of the earth, man. They're servants.
That's right.
And our people are supposed to be in the power seat.
That's right.
Starting with the elect, starting with the prophets. Give me that report for them leaders. Habakkuk, Jeremiah.
Bring it out.
Go ahead. Listen to that. Hold on. Let me read that. Go ahead.
This is second Ezra 1 and verse, I'm going to start at verse 39. I see verse 38. And now, brother, behold what glory, and see the people that come from the east, unto whom I will give for leaders, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Right, so these are going to be the leaders in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? The elect of our people. The elect, the chosen.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead. It's not going to be no damn Bill Gates and Rothschilds and these devils. It's going to be actual men of honor. Go ahead.
It says, Hosea, Amos, Micaiah, Joel, Abdias, and
Amos.
Jonas, Nahum, and Habakkuk, Sophanias, Agus, Zechariah, Malachi, which is called also an angel of the Lord.
Right, all of the prophets of the Lord. Those are the ones that are going to be leaders, man. Okay? And what are these Edomites going to be doing? The ones that are in high positions now. They're going to be breaking down rocks, man. They're going to be breaking down rocks, man. Now go ahead, pass it. All right? They're going to be breaking down rocks, man. Right? Justin Trudeau, what's he going to be doing?
That's right.
That's what he's going to be doing, man. With some rags on, man. Because they're slaves, man.
That's right.
In the spirit.
That's right.
We're the princes of the earth, man. We're the sons of God, man. Like I done told you, we done invented everything in this earth, man.
That's right.
We make this world go round, man. Every trend comes from us. Everything comes from us, man. All these inventions, man. Stoplight, fiber optics, the father of the internet, the father of video games, man. Go look these things up, man.
That's right.
But Jake don't get the credit for this, man. Jake doesn't even know they did this. Jake don't even know it's their people who did this, man. That's why Jake got a damn low self-esteem, man. You know? And Esau likes it that way.
Yeah.
He don't like Jake with their head up, man. That's why in slavery, when they passed the Edomite, they couldn't look him in the eye because they don't like you, Jake's with confidence, man. But guess what? This truth is breaking those chains, man.
That's right.
The truth is breaking those mental chains from Jake, man. Like I mentioned Creole, right? You got a people that's known as the Cajun down there in Louisiana. Now they came from Quebec, or like Quebec in Newfoundland, and they went down there because Louisiana is the only state that has French in it, right? Now they speak their own dialect of French, but those were Edomites. Okay? So it's still considered French because it's not switched up like that. It's just like you come in Quebec in France, it's still French. It's just a different way of speaking French, right? Like they speak it fast. I guess they're speaking it right. They got a different tone to the way they speak it, but it's still right. It's still the same language. In other words, someone from France can come to Quebec and understand what they're saying.
Hillbilly French.
Right, hillbilly. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's actually hillbilly French. Okay. And then puts in his hillbilly. Because you got French cuisine and you got the hillbilly. But anyways, it's true. Right? But it'd be good though, you know? To some brothers, you know? But it'd be what was I saying? Right, the language, right? So what happened was those Cajun, they went down to Louisiana, and they still speak French, right? That's a different so-called dialect, but still considered French. You could understand them if you go down.
Yeah.
Now you got the what do you call those people? The Creole people.
Okay.
Okay? Now those are the mix of those Cajun people with other peoples,
Okay.
and they call them the Creole. Now who are they mixing with? Mostly Jake. Mostly Jake was up in there. Okay, there was Jake, but there was other Edomites, Gadites.
Okay.
So what happened? That influence of Jake made them speak a whole different Creole dialect. Okay, so now that's not even considered French, that's considered Creole because it's so different. Okay, where a French person can't understand that. Because we are innovative.
That's
man.
right. That's right.
Okay? That's why you got something called Pig Latin. That was just so Jake could get away from the so the police would understand what they're saying. And I speak that fluent to this day. You understand what I'm saying? I speak that fluent to this day.
It's the same thing for patois, right?
Exactly. There we go. Same thing for pop. If a Jamaican straight from the yard came and speak to these people, they're not gonna. He saw what is he talking about? One, everything Irish, man there, right? It's the same thing. But then you got an English American.
Yeah.
They can understand that because these Edomites are not innovative
That's right. That's
in any
right.
way.
That's right.
Even here,
Yeah.
Edomite girls, but they speak like Haitian.
Right? They speak Creole.
Yeah, this one.
They speak Creole. But yeah. Why? Because that's the salt. That's the salt, man.
That's right. That's right.
You go down to the UK. What's the slang?
Yeah.
It's this Benjamite slang.
That's
man.
right.
It's the Jamaican slang.
That's right. That's right.
Listen, man, are you mad, you lot? Who's so ass? They actually have the best slang in the earth.
Yeah.
They actually have the best slangs in the earth. They have the best slangs in the
It's
earth.
yeah.
They do. The way they speak is the best. Are you taking a piss, bro? Taking a piss, bro. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. That's what.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants.
Right, we are the rich in spirit, okay? We are the rich.
I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Right, and we're the princes, and these Edomites are the servants. And this is a vexation, man, to see these Edomites in this position, talking their madness. Complete madness. They're saying the most crazy ish. Every time you watch a documentary, oh yeah, and this, oh yeah, this crocodile's been here for billions of years, and they'll tell you the story. Oh, it laid the egg, and then it decided to crawl into the water because at first it was standing up. And, you get mad, because you know it's a bunch of lies. But Esau is in authority, so he can just say these things, right? And he'll say it as fact, right? Like the juice, it saves lives, right? The juice,
It's
right?
safe and effective.
It's safe and effective. Right. And if you don't have it, you're a murderer. Wow. Wow. And the devil can say that, man. Okay? Boy, what you got? You got something else? Go ahead, bro.
This is Micah 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity, that work evil
138.
upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands.
Right, so it's in the power of their hands. So this is why they do what they do. Because they have the power. I've got the power. Right? They got the power, man. Go ahead, man. And when they got it, what did they do with the power? They did wickedness with the power, man. That's why the Lord said, wait, he's going to destroy the earth. Go ahead, bro.
John 8 and 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Well, like I mentioned before, we're breaking them spiritual chains, man. Out of the brazen Jake, man. And Jake is in spiritual bondage, man. Okay? You got a lot of Jakes are committing suicide.
Right now?
Jakes commit suicide. And there was a time you never really heard of that. You know? Because of this sick society that they live in, and you got Edomites over them. You know, it's a complete continuous attack on Jake. You know, from the women, from this, from that. You can't even get a passport to go to another. Like, yo, he's a predator. What's going on here, right? It's all enemies, man. We're surrounded by enemies, man. Go ahead.
Now 2 Corinthians 10 and verse 4. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai,
Yeah.
to the pulling down of strongholds,
Yeah.
casting down imaginations,
Yeah.
and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High.
The pulling down of strongholds. What are the strongholds? The lies. We're breaking it down. Give me that no lies of the truth. We're breaking down all the lies that Esau did. You get that? No lies of the truth. All right? We're breaking down the lies of Esau, Edom, and telling the truth, man. And this is the biggest threat to Esau, Edom is the 100% truth.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Go ahead.
This is 1 John 2 and verse 21. I have not written unto you because ye know not the truth, but because ye know it, and that no lie is of the truth.
Yo, no lies of the truth, man. Okay, so you can't mix truth with lies, and that's what Esau is famous for. Even going back to the serpent, they'll tell you some truths, but it's always mixed with lies. It's always some BS in the midst of it, and you just gotta wait for it. It's like you know it's coming.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Job 24 and 17. For the morning is to them even as the shadow of death. If anyone know them, they are in terror of the shadow of death.
Ooh, if anybody know them, they are in terror of the shadow of death. Why? Because the truth is like it's like kryptonite to these Edomites, man. Okay, they rule the earth in deception.
That's right.
Okay, they came with deception to rule the earth, man. Because if people understood the truth, just like with Cain, right? He said, if people find me out, they'll put me to death. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Esau's always in danger of the truth. Always in danger of being found out. The Most High creeped up on him like, yo, hold on, where's your brother at? Huh? I know. Am I my brother's keeper? Started asking the Most High rhetorical questions. Giving the attitude, man. Right? Because the truth was starting to be revealed. So guess what? He gets defensive.
That's right.
Right? So what does Esau get ready to do now? Because of all this truth is coming out. He's getting ready to attack. What's up? It's emergency or what? What?
Job 24 and verse 13. They are those that rebel against the light. They know not the ways thereof, nor abide in the paths thereof.
Yeah, they rebel against the light constantly. They fight against the light. Okay, because Esau's comfortable in darkness. I don't know if you remember, there's a particular guy who said that he was speaking to these Edomites about how Yahweh Shai was black. He said, I'd rather believe a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the truth. These Edomites want to believe that you're a thug and this. They want to believe that. So the more you show them otherwise, it hurts them, you know? It's like, oh my gosh, what doesn't the scripture say that he that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy? Because they can't paint a narrative at that point. Okay? It's like, no. Well, they were good people. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. No, they did. No, I don't believe it. last time I met one of them, it was 10% they gave me, and then they gave an attitude. I gotta get an attitude. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
The only consult he cast it down from his
That's the
excellency.
tendency.
That's it.
They delight in lies.
That's it. They delight in
Light.
They delight. Matter of fact, look at what the word delight means. Man. To delight in something, brother. You know, I delight in eating the goat from a mango thing. I delight. Right? You see what I'm saying?
Shit.
Eat the bread.
Yeah. Mischief. Like the naan bread, you just dip it in the sauce. I delight in that. I delight in that, brother. Use chicken tikka masala. Go ahead.
I have the word delight on the blue letter, the precept that I was talking about.
Go ahead.
It says the word delight. It says to be pleased with, be favorable to, accept favorably.
Go to accept favor because I want the light. Go ahead.
To seek favor of, to please. It says to
But
me.
hold on, who are they running to get comfort from? Vocab,
Yeah.
right? These different, or the rabbi, whatever his name is.
So that
And he didn't
that-
say anything. All he did was insult.
That
Yeah,
new-
they're a bunch of morons.
Oh, that new rabbi, yeah.
Yeah, they're morons. Yeah, and they're stupid. And then those Amaleks, I seen those Amaleks. That's what he's trying to call us Amalek. See, the devil is a loser. Man. Even in that, he has to bite us. Even in that, he has to bite our style. Because we showed them that you were Amalek. Now we're Amalek. Why we didn't bring that out before?
Yeah.
See how the devil operates? But they go, when you go into the comments, they ain't saying nothing in the comments. Nothing that they're saying is able to refute what we're saying. But, oh, thank you for making this video. I'm so glad. Because they're just looking for the comfort in the lie.
Yeah.
Woo! Brother. Go ahead, man.
That's
Go ahead.
Back to the word delight. It says
Basically
to make
like-
acceptable, satisfied.
To be right, and when they watch a video, they're satisfied with it. You know, if it was satisfying, so, this was, yes, yeah, that's right. And they're in the back, it's like we say that's right. They're like, that's right. You know, little effeminate, you know. Kind. No, well, they might not say kind. You know? Yeah. I agree. Bring it out there. Go ahead and bring it out, folks. Bring it on out. Oh, Edomite voice. Right on the good.
Yeah, all the glasses.
Bring it on out. Oh, our brothers who do that in righteousness. Go ahead. Yeah, the name of Jesus. Yeah, in the name of Jesus. But you know what's funny? Then IUIC goes and curses out the churches and they say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. This is crazy.
This is crazy, man.
Go ahead.
This is Psalm 62 and verse 4. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Salah.
Read it again, brother.
God, this is Psalm 62 and verse 4. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency.
Yeah.
They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but curse inwardly. Salah.
That's it. That's how Esau operates. He's the father of lies. So it's nothing for an Edomite to smile and laugh. You know, give you a pat on the back. That's how Esau operates.
Right.
But inward is hate. It's hate. All right? Then they do that with the natives. Then they should give them a pat on the back. Yeah, I love you, right?
Yeah.
And they proceeded to give the blankets to the children with disease on it, right? See? So that's the love of the devil. Which I don't know if you've ever seen that video with that one, the Edomite chick, his wife, and then she was going to tell him, yeah, he said you're a nigga. But when because she was going to tell her, he said the N-word or some shit like that. And then about a bunch of grinding your jakes, you know? And you got nervous, you know, so he started shaking her. That's what I do it.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? Doing that first before she came up to tell them what you were about to tell them. Right? But she was showing all kind of love at first. Why was he doing that? To try to appease them. But then she just came out and said, you know what he said about you? What did he say? What did he say? She know that she didn't take her pills, you know. Right? What did they say? Nah, you know, you know, because he was nervous, man. You know, Jake loved to joke. Jake liked to joke. Go ahead, man. So he got nervous, man. You can see the fear in his eyes. But it's funny how he was just showing him a look, and it seemed sincere. Like, you see him, oh, man, he's a Jake. Right? Like that type of sincerity. But just before he was been calling him the N-word. So just because the Edomite smile at you don't mean he's a Jake. Pat you on the back.
That's right.
Right.
This is Ecclesiasticus 27 and verse 22. He that winketh with his eyes worketh evil, and he that knoweth them will depart from him. When thou art present, he will speak sweetly, and will
Right.
admire.
Right.
Oh, I just love it. You guys just like, oh, look at your skin. It's so it's glowing. Golly, I just wish I had that skin. I wish all these goes out the niggas don't burn all of it. Right? Go ahead.
When thou art present, he will speak sweetly
Yeah.
and will admire thy words.
Yeah.
But at the last, he will ripe his mouth and slander thy sayings.
That's it.
I have hated many things, but nothing like him. For the Lord will hate him.
Oh, yeah. And Esau's a major slanderer, man. A lot of times, I mean, Esau's subtle with it, man. And that slander will go far and wide. Because I remember, see, you know how in the Gadite reservation there, right? Around that part of, you know, where I told you where, you know, the brew was at and everything. They got their little gas stations, right? And it's always cheaper, you know? But there was always a rumor from years and years ago that gas was not real gas. It was mixed with something.
Oh yeah.
It was gonna mess up your car, and they said that because everyone used to go to the Gadite stations. So that rumor spread, and that for sure that messed up business. And there's still people to this day that go to the Shell and the Canadian because they're scared of fake gas. But it's regular gas. It's the same trucks. See, but that's how the slandering works.
Yeah.
You know, and it's very powerful
That's
to
love.
slander someone and to have control of the
Wow.
media. Okay, go ahead.
Proverbs 26 and 24. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him.
Yeah, Esau's full of hate. He's full of hate, you know, which we hate these devils, but guess what? We hate them for a cause.
Right.
Esau hates without a cause. He'll hate you just to hate you. Just, I don't like him. Because it's just in him to hate and be a devil. Go ahead.
Verse
Well,
25.
why did Cain slay Abel? Because he was a devil. Go ahead.
When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart.
Oh man. It's all kind of all kinds. It says 7. Right? So it's a whole complete number of abominations. All kind of wickedness he's thinking about. And if you said, brother, like you said earlier, 50% of people don't even filter their thoughts. And Satan loves to work with Edomites, right? So how much wicked, evil thoughts is this man thinking? We know we get wicked thoughts from time to time. I mean, foul shit. God, you gotta rebuke it, right?
Right.
But how much more these Edomites? And they love it. They like the thoughts.
See, the idle mind is the devil's prison.
Right, the idol well, yeah, because they ain't doing nothing. Go ahead. They're not rebuking it, but active. Go ahead.
Verse 26. Whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be shewed before the whole congregation.
Right.
That's
It's
right.
gonna be revealed. And all these truths are gonna be revealed.
That's right.
Right? And we can't wait for Esau to be more and more revealed. Edomites, these wicked women. Okay? All of these people are gonna be revealed in this time.
That's right.
Let's get the last scripture. Go ahead.
Matthew 10 and 26. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known.
That's
That's
right.
right. Everything's going to be revealed. Everything's going to be known, man.
That's right.
The Lord's going to bring everything to light, man. So you
Oh, no,
must
no,
play.
yeah,
But look how quickly the prophets are breaking out your centuries of truth, of lies. It's just coming down in an instant, man.
Just like that video with the apostles, when the limousine, the Edomite came out. How did you guys find us?
Yeah.
We spent so much time and money to cover it. How did you guys find it?
Yep, that's right.
It's
right.
the Holy Spirit.
That's right. Nothing they can do against that. You got something?
This is the book of Job 20 and verse 11. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust.
Devil.
That's right.
The wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. Yet his meat in his bowels is turned, it is the gall of asp. within him.
155.
He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly.
Yeah, the Most High shall cast him out of his belly, man. Okay? Everything he stole, he's going to have to pay back for that. Okay? He has to give it all back. It says, according to his substance shall the restitution be. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 16, he shall suck the poison of asps, the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be.
Oh yeah, everything he had, everything he stole, he's gonna have to pay back, man.
That's right.
Everything, man. Okay? The Most High is not mocked, man.
right.
Whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap, man.
That's right.
Okay? And the Most High's been watching. He's been taking down notes, man, of everything you devils done did. Okay? And he's getting ready to pay you back, man. With judgment. Okay? And put you under the children of Israel, man. What you got, bro? Good.
And he shall not rejoice therein, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away a house which he builded not. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he desires.
Right. So what they're trying to establish, they're not going to be able to settle in it. You know, once it's at that point of being established, the Lord's going to take it down right away.
That's right. That's right.
So it's not going to be able to sit down and eat. You know, after a meal is prepared, you got the mashed potatoes or whatever, the macaroni pie and all these different things. You're not going to be able to eat that, man. You're just going to be looking at it, and then that's when the sudden destruction is going to come upon them.
That's right. For what?
Hosea 6 and 5. Therefore have I hewed them by the prophets. I have slain them. I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth.
Right. The judgments, the prophets is bringing it out, man. Letting them know. Okay, and this is really detrimental to them, man. This hurts them in the spirit. Okay, go ahead.
Psalms 92 and verse 7. When the wicked spring as the grass, when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever.
Right. Yeah. That's what's getting ready to come, man. They're about to be taken out. Yes or no? Go ahead.
This is Job 5 and verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform the enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong.
Where you from, man?
I'm from Toronto, but I moved here a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I just wanted to hear what you guys had to say.
Yeah, no problem,
Is
no
that
problem.
okay?
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
man. You see
Where
yourself
where
on
are you
the
guys
sign?
reading from? I haven't.
You see your name on the sign, your father's name on the sign, or where he's from, rather, what peoples he might be from. Because this is a race thing. This is about a nationality.
I think we all come from Africa. I think that's what they said. The first bones they ever found were from Africa.
Well, no, actually, we all come from the Middle East,
The Middle East,
the
okay.
Fertile Crescent. But do you see your name here at all? Where's
No,
your
I
father
don't.
from?
My father. I don't know. My father's from Germany,
Oh yeah, okay.
but my mother's from Nova Scotia, from Aboriginal, from Mi'kmaq, right?
Okay.
But this is the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah.
This is where they talked about it in Africa, right? Where they said that's where they originated, right?
No, they originated in the Middle East.
In the Middle East?
They originated in the Middle East. Okay, that's the sons of Jacob.
Sons of Jacob.
Sons
Yes.
of Jacob. Now, your mother would be from if she's a true, we said Mi'kmaq?
Mi'kmaq, yeah.
Right? She would be from the tribe of Gad, Gadad. Okay? Because the Native Americans are Gadads.
Okay, yeah, I see that, yeah.
Okay? They're of the tribes of Israel as well.
Oh yeah,
Right?
I believe that there's something in it because I believe, I just
I don't think that nobody knows what color Jesus is.
I
It
agree.
describes it in the Bible. So we know.
Did you see
Yeah, are
it?
you reading? Is that
Describes
the
it in
King
Bible.
James
all we
version?
need.
They're saying that-
Read it in
So I'm a
Revelation.
Christian. I am a born again Christian.
This is the book
I'm
of
waiting to get
Revelation.
baptized right now, but I don't know which way to go right now. With that, I just know I believe in Jesus
Well,
Christ.
the main baptism is through the Word. That's the main.
Oh, I
baptism.
believe.
It's getting this Word.
Luke, where it
The
says
book of
that.
Revelation, chapter 1,
Listen
and
up.
verse 13.
Get Daniels.
All right.
Get Daniels, brother.
Thank
And
you
in the
very
midst
much.
of the 7 candlesticks,
Yeah.
one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with the garment down to the foot,
Right.
and girded about the paps with the golden girdle.
Yeah.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So he had white woolly hair, which would be the hair of Negroes. All right? Afros, if you would. Go ahead.
as white as snow.
Yep.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Yep.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So his feet were brown, as unto brass, right? Right? These Edomites are not brown. Cesare Borgia is not brown. That so-called white image, that's not brown. Okay? Read that part again.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now, brass is brown. Brass is the color of a penny, of bronze. All right? Somewhat dark. Go ahead.
as if they burned in the furnace.
But it wasn't just dark. It was dark as if it burned in a furnace, so it was very dark.
That's right.
So he was a very dark-skinned man. Go ahead.
And his voice has the sound of many waters.
And he had a very deep, powerful voice. He didn't sound like Bill Gates. Okay? He had a very deep, powerful voice. Go ahead. That's it. We're closing on that. So with that, give all praise and glory and honor
To Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakah, Kodash.
All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you. I came out there pushing this word out with truth and sincerity. Shemai,
Shemai,
Sha'Allah,
Yahweh, 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 Hud. Shemai, Yahweh, 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 Hud. Shemai, Yahweh, Yahweh, Hud.
Above,
Soon.
Shalom.